Kids, I'm in the kitchen again today, and today I'm going to be showing you how to spatchcock a chicken. Basically, all that is removing the backbone so you can bake it in some format that makes it cook more even and takes less time in the oven. So let me show you what we've got out to be able to do that today. Okay, so I'm in the kitchen here and I got my chicken out. I got this on sale, as you can see. Saved about $5-6 on that particular chicken. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it out of the packaging, put it back on my meat board here, and show you what we do to spatchcock this chicken. Okay, so I've gotten it out of the packaging, and I have removed the moisture paper that they normally have on the back of it. And generally what you'll find in most chickens is you'll find a packet of giblets of some kind, which could be consisting of the liver, heart, those kind of things, maybe the neck. This one's got the neck in it. You can save those and make soup stock out of them. For the moment, I'm just going to lay mine over to the side. So, as you can tell, this is the rear end of the chicken here. That's his tail. So what we're going to do is we're just going to flip this guy over like this. Alright, and occasionally you might find a little bit of things like that. That's just a little bit of leftover feather when they were taking care of that at the factory. But if you look, we're going to find the neck opening here, okay, and the tail here. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut on both sides of that just to remove the spinal cord from the chicken. So I got a good pair of kitchen scissors here. We're just going to go right up the side of this and cut. And you're going to hear the bones cutting, and that's okay. Get right up the side of that chicken. And you're going to need a good pair of scissors for this. There we go. See how that's cutting open here? And right up on that side of the neck here, like that. Now we're going to go on the other side of that tail, right up the rest of the spine here, and cut the rest of that off. Like I said, you will need a good pair of kitchen scissors for this. And we'll take the rest of that neck off there. Or, excuse me, the rest of that spinal column off there. Okay, and it comes out just like that. That is spatchcocking. Just take that off. You can use that for soup stock as well. And that allows you to open up the inside of your chicken here and allows you to flatten it up. And I'll probably remove some of this stuff here. It just happens to be from when they clean the chicken. It's no big deal. Just remove it. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to get my baking sheet out, and I'm going to lay this out on my baking sheet, kind of like a butterfly position. I'll show you that here in just a moment, and then we'll show you what we're going to do for cooking it. Okay, so the chicken is finished here, and we're just going to set that aside for just a moment. And I'm going to bring over my 9x13 cast iron baking sheet, which I've lined with a piece of parchment paper. I'm going to take our chicken now, grab that guy over here, and we're just going to lay it face down, or I should say belly down, on that piece of parchment paper. And as you see, it's going to start to pull that apart so you can take and make it more flat. That's the purpose of it. Generally, when I bake a whole chicken like this, I take and I tuck the wings, or you can cover them with some aluminum foil. Generally, I just tuck them under like that. That keeps the wingtips of the chicken from burning. Just fold and tuck just like that. And now we're going to just season this one just mainly plain, because this is going to go into a batch of chicken and dumplings for a friend of mine who's not feeling well. So I'll show you that here in just a moment. Grab my spices. Now, what I've done is I gave my hands a nice wash, because I don't want to be handling my spices and such with chicken stuff on me. So I'm just going to give this a good salt and pepper all over, just like that. Like I said, I'm doing this one kind of plain because I don't want too much different kind of seasonings on it when I start to do the fixings for the chicken and dumplings. And then I'm going to give this guy a generous coating of olive oil all over here. Just want to give it like that. And we're going to give him a little rub down. Massage that oil and seasoning and stuff into the skin all over. Make sure we get those winglets there covered up. Just like this. And like I said, if you're concerned about this burning here, you can put a little bit of foil just over this end of it here just to cover it up like that. I'll probably just let mine cook like that for a little while in the oven. Then when I check on it here in about, half an hour, 45 minutes or so, if it starts to get too brown, I'll put a little bit of foil on it. But for right now, I think it's fine. Okay, well that is a very, very simple spatchcock chicken that we're going to bake. We're going to bake it at 350 in the oven for, I don't know, it's going to probably be at least an hour or so, depending on the size and thickness of these chicken breasts. This will be the last to cook. But we'll check it and I'll let you know how the progress goes. We want an internal temperature of I think about 160, 165 or so when we take it out of the oven. And then of course we'll let it rest as well. But that's all there is to a spatchcock chicken. That's a really hard word to say. But a spatchcock chicken ready for baking. Okay, so it's been about an hour and a half maybe. I've just been letting it slow cook. Let's take it out of the oven and see what it looks like. Okay, here's our spatchcock chicken. I'm going to put a meat thermometer in here. Take a look. Needs to get up to 165. And it is well above 165. So we're just going to let that cool. And it'll finish cooking there. It doesn't need to. And as you can see, the legs have gotten nice and brown. They did not burn. We're all good. Isn't that wonderful? So there you have it. It's all done. I'm going to put it in a bag and start deconstructing that tomorrow when we make our chicken and dumplings, which we'll make another video for that and show you how to do that. Really simple recipe. So there's to our spatchcocked chicken.